Whoa, what's going on, people? This your boy Sports Talk Q. You're now back in the locker room. Today we're gonna do a little something different. Y'all ain't gonna stay at my mug all day. Got my homie Super in here, Tremaine. He wanted to, holler at me and come on the show, speak his mind,
Yeah, you're right.
get a few things off his chest. So, lo and behold, here we are. So, for the people who don't know, man, let the world know who you are, and what you about.
Oh man, so not be chilling, bro. Like my homie said, I'm Soup, man. I don't really be doing too much talking, man. I just be Cadillac, you heard me. Blessings though, man. Peace to the blacks. World peace.
Always.
Yeah, man. I just be cooler, man. I just be cooler, brother.
And dude really messed my head up when he hit me up on the phone. Was like, man, I'm gonna come on the show because, like he said, like he real low key, like so he don't really be in too much. He don't talk all day. Like he got a Facebook, but he barely on that. Like he just lurking. He hit me on a text, be like, man, look, what this goof talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, like we be joked out on the slick, but
yeah,
like he just be in the cut, just playing it cool. But so when he called me and said, man, look, I want to come on there and holler at you. Man, look, I couldn't pass it up because
you guys are ruthless on social media,
yeah.
bro. So I gotta stay away from that.
No,
people's opinions, and people get slaughtered for their opinions.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm doing it this time, but I'm just bringing my way through it. Y'all don't beat me up. No verbal abuse, man. My mama love me, man. Never hurt my mama feelings.
So yeah, man. So first and foremost, there's a lot going on in the world of sports right now. Really, the one headline that's really dominating is track and field star Sha'Carri Richardson from Dallas, Texas. Former LSU athlete, one of the top track and field stars in the world, regardless of race. South Dallas, Oak Cliff. I think that's in Oak Cliff, South Dallas. But yeah, so yeah, man. So, like I said, there's a lot going on with her right now. So of course, people have a lot of strong opinions on that. So I'm gonna just get straight to it. Like, how do you feel about that whole situation?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Time and past though, man. So, I think that cooler heads have come to the surface now, and we can kind of lay off for a little bit though, man. It's wild. I got a few points, bro. It's wild how so many people judge right quick.
Just off the bat.
Oh man, I'm talking about was ready to beat her up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And so I think that like me, I hope you should be grateful nobody follows you around and send out a notification on your bad decisions.
Yeah.
And your lapses in judgment, though, you know what I mean?
I'll be up Shit's Creek.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, listen though, man. You think they talk about you? Wait till you hear what they'll say about me. You hear me? You dig? So it's kind of like, I don't think it's right that everybody's going at the top. I also think that as a people, man, as a race, we have to do better at understanding where we are in life, where we're going, and who we are, man. It's like, bro, this is the Olympics. This is the Olympics, B. Now, again, I can't say what she should have done because I've never lost. My mom is still here.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? The parents and guardians that love me, they're still here.
Right.
So I can't judge and say she shouldn't have did this during. She shouldn't have coped like
this.
Yeah,
but you can't tell people how they can or can't cope.
Exactly. So, that's what's funny about the goof-offs that's talking bad about her. Like, how could you tell her how to hurt?
Yeah.
That's silly, man. But I think as a people, though, we still need to recognize where we are, where we're going, and who we are. And
Real?
Find you a great circle, man. Not that circle just gonna, be the yes
man. Like yes man, just man. Kind of agree with everything you're gonna do and just kind of
exactly, man.
Amen all your decisions and man, like it's all good, like
exactly, bro. In retrospect, I think counseling would have been better for her this time.
In hindsight, it's easy to say that.
Shit,
in hindsight,
yeah, man. And lastly, man, as a race, I think, and as a people, man, I think we do a great job at celebrating everybody, bro.
Facts.
Like there are a million people that look like us. Not a million. Forget it. That number's wrong. there are several people that look like us that are going to the Olympics who have millions and millions of fans and family members who want to see them, bro. Even don't even look like us, though. Even if we don't look like us, we still should congratulate them too.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm still hoping you that say bust that ass.
Of course.
And the people that look like me bust that ass, but
of course.
At the same time, I think we need to celebrate everybody that's going to the Olympics.
Righteous.
It's like everybody that wanted to run track. I don't care if you say you fast or not. She went to the Olympics, G. You see what I'm saying? So I think as a race we have to Celebrate everybody. And listen to the last point, bro. Stop talking about what she got on and how she looking, what color her hair is.
I hate that.
Bro, she
really
can take all that off and still beat all y'all.
Still does she.
So what she got on, nobody had a problem with. Alvin Kamara has this little nose ring thing.
Yeah.
They love it, B. They love it. The football players that had their dreadlocks hanging out the back. Derrick Henry got a different style every week. They love it.
Every week.
Chris
People
Birdman,
go out there, with the grills, like
come on, man.
all kind of stuff.
Birdman come out with all the tattoos on his neck, the spiky hair, and just fall out. Fall out and shoot 2-3 free throws.
And people love that.
People go crazy,
crazy for it.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't worry about what she looked like, yo, but it's crazy how they just took her off the relay team, though.
Yeah.
Like, that was weak, but you see how the Olympics got some issues in Japan.
Yeah, with all not the backlash, but it's kind of getting bad out there with the COVID.
Man, they were saying they had to shut the city down or something like that. I don't want to talk like I know what I'm talking about, but I just seen it briefly, though, But it's wild how it comes full circle. So they might not have no Olympics, any Olympics. It might be 86 though.
That's crazy.
Nevertheless, though, man, God bless her, man. God bless you people that are just being people, man. Lay off of them, man. Lay off of them, man. Get off the Facebook, man. Say a prayer for her instead of talking bad about it.
And like before we move on, like the one thing that really like ticked me off about it,
right.
I was on Twitter maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and yeah, that's a wild boy.
Yeah,
Twitter wild, please. Boy.
My little one brother phone to see Twitter, but no, brother.
Twitter a wild place, boy.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I cut you off.
Everything. Nah, you're good, but I was on there and I saw this female. She's a reporter, and she's from like Australia or something, and she was just kind of going off on this whole tangent about how she felt like Sha'Carri was, using steroids because she got the long hair and the long nails. And I'm like, who are you? Like, are you
cat food?
Gotta be. I'm like, are you not in tune with like just not even black culture, but just regular human culture in general? Like, people do their nails. Like, people have long hair. Like,
but gee, though, that don't matter
at all, right?
I'm still run faster than you.
Like, it's crazy.
None of that matters.
And it just kind of messed my head up how people could just, be so stereotypical and just judge people just based on how they look. And that was just like as far as we've come as a society, it just kind of like set me back that people still be in that mindset to just prejudge and stereotype people. So
man.
That kind of fucked my head up.
Oh man, I promise you it's the last point.
I'm
so sorry, yo. Listen, man, I heard that a reporter told her that her mom passed away.
Wow.
I don't know how factual it is, but if that's facts, bro. No, we gotta go to that reporter house and his mama house, because I know he wasn't raised to talk to people like that, though, man. So we gotta find him and his mama, if that's true.
Right.
Or her and her mama, if that's true.
This is my first time hearing about
that. Yeah, man. I heard that, though, bro. Hopefully I ain't just sit here from like water that was just tripping on something. You heard me? I can't remember where I heard it from. But yeah, though, man. But nevertheless, though, God bless, man. Hopefully. And America loves not America,
a comeback
black
story.
people. We love. Everybody loves a comeback story, though. So now listen, the bad part about it is nothing is guaranteed. The Falcons thought they were going to get back to the Super Bowl, and they ain't been the same since. They done lost Julio.
They done been through like 2 head coaches in the meantime.
So yeah, man, nothing is guaranteed. But God bless her, though, man. I hope she work hard and get back to the top.
She will. I saw a tweet and post on Facebook that she was like, "I'm gonna miss the Olympics, but the World Championship is gonna be next year." And she was like, I'm gonna set that out. So not sit it, but I'm gonna go out there and set it off out there. So
you're right.
She gonna bounce back. So shout out to
Sha'Carri,
man. Keep your head up. Let these haters hate. Do what they do,
and y'all haters start praying.
For real.
Listen, man. G-Code, the finals though.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Man, brother.
Well, when this get released, game 2 gonna be over by now, but
okay.
So, but still in all, let's talk about it.
Man, I think that bro, do you remember I texted you the other day? I said the Spurs in the Heat's final, like from years ago. I was like, man, I don't know who's gonna win this, but I feel the same way this year, but it's not for the same reason.
Yeah.
And if
what's your reasons this year? Like, why do you feel like that? Man, expound on that.
I honestly, there's so many. It's not really many red flags for Phoenix though. You see what I'm saying? But they don't have like they don't give me that factor where they can just pull off and sweep these dudes or go full one. You know what I mean? They're not that good. I think they're good.
I think they could, but
sheesh.
Not a sweep, but I think they can win this 4-1. Yeah, I can see it being 4-1.
Isn't it 2-3-2?
Not no more.
Not no more. Yeah,
it's like regular format.
I don't tell
2-2-1-1-1.
Yeah, you're right. So I think that again, I picked the Suns from the gate. I think the things that kill Milwaukee, I think the coaching is not that good. The superstar, bro, like realistically, your knee won't get better if you keep playing on it. Maybe, like I remember Kobe Bryant had broke his finger.
And popped it back in place.
He taped it together.
Yeah.
And he just got better with the shot, with his finger taped in. But your knee don't work like that.
Yeah.
Your knee don't work like that. He jumped. He ain't like he about to knock your face off like Ray.
Jumper, yeah.
Yeah. Like, so he bouncing. So I don't think it'll get better.
Me either. And like I feel like Milwaukee has a pretty good supporting cast, but I think this stage is a little too big for them.
Yeah, that's scary that you say that though, bro, because they've been at this door 2 times out of like the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, they should have gotten to this door at least twice out of the last 4.
At least the past 2 years.
Yeah, and so for you to say they're not ready for it, maybe that's why they lost before.
Yeah.
They just wasn't ready for it. But nevertheless, though, man, I think that another point is that I think that Giannis isn't like a dog. Like, I actually don't think they have no dogs on the team. Chris Middleton went crazy, like was busting, was splashing the other game, but he didn't shoot no free throws. That means he didn't impose his will. He didn't say, "Man, move, give me."
He don't have that in him.
Oh no,
he don't have it in him.
Yeah, man. But it looks like nobody has it. It's like Drew is like nice, but I don't think he like move, get out the way. And PJ like he that dude, but what he gonna give me 12?
Yeah, if that.
And he ain't going to the cup like move.
But PJ not really offensive.
Exactly. So
like he on the team, yeah, like he's on a team to like stop your best player on the other end.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
It's like,
yeah, you're right.
I just don't see it happening. And like, not to your point, but a little while ago you was talking about how they've been at the door, but I feel like this year they finally got through the door because you think about it, in the first round who they played Miami. They had it on their mind to beat them since they lost to them last year.
Yeah, you're right.
So the second round, in the bubble, second round they played Brooklyn.
All right.
Of course, they won in 7 games, but it took for James Harden to go out there on one leg and for Kyrie to get hurt, and they playing against, I don't want to say Durant by itself, but they playing with Durant with a hinder supporting cast. So.
Yeah, and some people who aren't really ready for that big shot. Like, I really thought Joe Harris was gonna be able to keep splashing because it's just open shots. Joe, we kicking.
You've been doing that all regular season. But
exactly.
Again, when those lights get brighter.
Oh man, I mean I can't judge. I ain't in there, but Lord have mercy, you can tell the difference though, man. Right. Joe Harris when ice baby cold.
Yeah, he did.
But I think that but listen though, and if you want to look at it like that though, bro, you see what Durant had to do. I mean, what they had to do to beat them?
Yeah.
Like, Durant had to miss the shot.
Yeah.
And, like, everybody would have missed that shot, bro. I'm exhausted. He was playing
53 minutes, Like, what he played game 5, he played, 48 minutes. Game 6, he played 42 minutes. And game 7, he played, 53 minutes?
And I'm that dude.
Yeah.
And I'm that dude, bro.
And I'm like, oh, could be the best player in the world.
So I got to give my energy the whole time I'm out here. So I think that maybe they snuck to the front though, man. Maybe
I'm about to say like
you know how Kenny and Charles would spin around and run to the street?
Maybe
they spit and ran to the door faster or something like that. Because they just snuck their win for sure.
Because I don't want to say they don't belong there, but
it's tough though, man. I think there are inconsistencies throughout the game. Again, I think that's coaching some more, be able to make the adjustments. The silliest number I ever heard of, bro, is 8 for 20 something in threes. Bro, why we still shooting? Why don't you say, give me the ball? Don't nobody shoot threes anymore. Go to the
rack.
Man, and so to juxtapose Chris Paul in the Suns, but Chris Paul, he would mess around and try to get you in the penalty in the first 6 or 7 minutes and go to the free throw line and bring his team back into the game.
Rest of the half.
Or for CP when they need a bucket. Oh man, watch out! I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get fouled to one.
All right,
it ain't gonna be no 3-pointer.
Right,
it ain't gonna be no 3-pointer, bro. So, shout out to Coach Monty though, man. It's been a long road for him. That's the life of an NBA coach, I would suppose. But I think he's a better coach than Coach Bud.
Oh, absolutely.
I think
like
they won the point guard battle. Yeah.
Miles better. And that's another reason I feel like Milwaukee is outmatched. Like, I don't think they have a really a true point guard, like a true floor general. Like, so.
Oh yeah, man. Me and my partner was talking about this a while ago, man. Chris Paul and Rondo, and I think the Jazz really miss Mike Conley.
Yeah.
The veteran point guard that can get my stars off. Rondo ain't have to get off. He'll AD, he'll go Braun, and he'll hit an open three every now and again.
Once in a while.
He's an NBA player. Chris Paul, the same thing. Let me get this young boy involved. Swing, swing, swing. He's working with the big man.
Why you think Devin Booker had such a great year? Because of Chris Paul.
Come on, man. There's less pressure, though, man. I got it. I'm going to see it for you, and I'm going to get you the ball so you can see it for yourself.
All you got to do is be in the place.
Yeah, just be in the right place. Exactly. That's the same thing with Aiden, though. You know, I like Aiden coming out of Arizona, man. I was like, man. The coolest part about Aiden right now to me, bro, is that he's not trying to turn into that new five.
Yeah.
That like, stretch five, shoot
he old school, like old school with it. He gonna get on the boards. He gonna get in the box. He gonna get in the blocks. He gonna bang for you. He gonna get rebounds. He gonna go 8 for 10 from the field, like all in the paint. Like,
Homie coming from
the
free throw line on the fly.
I love that.
He going free throw line to free throw line on the fly, man. That. So I think
and that boy run, and he run.
Yeah, Aiden's super good though, man. He's super. It's crazy to see the leap that he's taken, but it ain't like I didn't see it coming. He's always had the skill set. He had the right people around him to produce the skill set. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I think again, I got Phoenix 4-2.
You got him 4-2. I got him 4-1. I got him 4-1.
But they only
won one game in Milwaukee. I think they're gonna win one game in Milwaukee. I think that's just
it's the first one or the second. It's 3 or 4.
They're gonna win 4.
So that means Phoenix winning tonight.
Yeah.
By a lot or by a little.
Let me see. They won by 13 Tuesday.
Bro.
I can see him winning between. No. I can see him winning by between 6 and 10 tonight. Between 6 and 10.
I thought you was about to say.
Yeah.
But again,
because I think tonight Milwaukee gonna come out and they're gonna give them it's gonna be more competitive than the first game was.
Yeah, man. I think for me, for a series though, bro, I never count the first game as the end all be all because life is all about adjustments. No matter what the series, your life is a series of events. It ain't football like it's end all be all after the 4 quarters or the overtime. You get to make the adjustments after the next game.
All right, but to expound on that, you feel like Coach Bud?
No.
and that's exactly why I feel like Phoenix will go out there and win against today. Like,
that's fair.
Shout out Coach Bud, but he just not it.
I mean, again, you know how they got regular season players?
Yeah.
They're a regular season coach.
Team. Yeah.
Regular season teams and regular season coaches. I think, speaking of regular season coaches, man, we talked about this a little bit on the text.
Yeah.
Doctor, man. Oh my gosh, man. Doctor, man.
For those who don't know, we're talking about Doc Rivers.
Man.
I want to
say he can't be the doctor no more.
He can't. I told my man earlier, I said, we're going to change that boy name from Doctor to Biscuit because he stayed choking. He stayed choking.
Man, Biscuit Rivers.
Yeah. Like, besides that one championship he won in Boston, but when they formed a big three, like, what has he done for me in the past 12 years?
When all the people that were hating on LeBron was giving KG them a pass. But I ain't going to talk about that, though. But nah, man, I think Doc is slowly but surely becoming the guy with the sayings. In like the year 2.
What you mean by that?
In the year 2, you know how we get the memes where they got the quotes with their face next to it?
Yeah.
In the year 2, you'll see this is what Doc said before game. He's becoming so cliche. Like because just like Coach Bud, I don't think he make great adjustments either. I think Doc is the guy of stay the same, just maximize. Because with the Clippers, bro, they just perfected the hell out of pick and roll. Jordan didn't get any better. That's why when he was asking for money, people were like, man, how the hell are you going to ask for money?
Blake Griffin.
Man.
Blake Griffin.
Bro, Blake Griffin dunked so much 10 years ago that we're surprised that he's not dunking now.
Right. And that's crazy.
It's basketball.
Like when you see him dunk, you be like, oh shit, like he can still dunk.
And
it's like, yeah.
But Doc had him making sure he could just jump over the cars for 4 years, bro. Keep going. Doc goes
and no progression.
No progression, bro. Just stay the same. Just get better at what we're doing. Don't change though.
Like
you see what I'm saying?
Well, like just whoever passed you there.
Look, Tobias Harris. Come on, man. It don't matter though, bro. I mean, while I don't think Patrick Beverly is an offensive weapon, we could have gave him something else though. You know what I'm saying? Like his defense has been his defense. Yeah. Some players are just natural defensive players, so y'all don't beat me up for that.
And he's been that way since he was in college.
Since then, so y'all don't beat me up for that. But I think that when Doc got to Philly, I think he just called Embiid and said, "Man, you got to be dominant," because Embiid might have gotten more efficient, but I don't think his mind changed to get better because his big ass still got the same problems, bro. Injury, silliness, inconsistency.
Look, I'm gonna stop you there. I'll say the one thing about Embiid that I have seen a change in since Doc been there, and it's not really like his skills per se. I feel like he hasn't been as silly. Like I feel like he's gotten more serious and like he takes a more serious approach to the game. Like I don't see him on the court. I don't see him like.
Listen though, did that mean he got better?
It don't. Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. It don't.
The Doc stuff I was talking about. Bro.
Yeah.
Just the small. Just keep doing this though, bro. Change your act. Like it's like Embiid was silly. Like you said, just wanted to. Realistically, every year he probably got less and less silly.
Yeah.
But he still had the same excuses, same mistakes about it. Bro, put it like this though. The Joker. 3 years ago, I saw the Joker come back looking like a different person. I was like, man, who is this dude? Yeah. Physically, a whole different person, bro. Mm-hmm. 2 years later, guess what happened?
MVP.
Come on, man. MVP. Stop playing. You keep telling me Embiid is the most talented big man in the league. Lose some damn weight. Fix your knee. Because the Joker just...
every year. Yeah.
Man, the Joker just did this, though, bro. And the Joker's athleticism is probably... Now, I don't want to judge. I don't think it's that good, though.
It's not. But and that ain't no secret. It's not that good. He still get up, yeah.
Like, footwork is insane. Yeah. But I think that, again, that's just the mindset, though. I think if the Embiid changes his mind, that'll change his work habits, though. Because, again, I just seen this happen with the other big man. At the same point in time, bro. Yeah. The same point in time, there was argument. It's like, who's better, the Joker or Embiid? I think Embiid. No, I think the Joker.
Hold up, man. They got a whole second line outside, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, on that New Orleans.
D flat. D flat.
Let's get it. But yeah, right. But I ain't mean to cut you off, but yeah.
It's all good though, man. I think that's my point though, man. I think the Joker surpassed Embiid because his mindset, he lost the weight. I don't know if, again, maybe his stats just got better too. He got more efficient too.
Yeah.
But you can see his mindset changed because his body changed. You know what I'm saying? But I think Philly's a deal of a pickle. Bro, let's just say if you was a writer, but you never used the pencil, you never typed on the keyboard, I don't think that makes you a writer.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how Ben Simmons is a basketball player.
Man, I was just getting into that, dude. I was literally just about to segue into that. Like,
how, bro? Like what? I mean, like you said, it must be the lights. It must be the lights, though.
I don't even think, in his case, I don't even think it's that. I just think, and we talked about this a couple of weeks before, off air. I just feel like the same shit he was doing in high school, he think it's gonna still work now. Like he's a guy who's not focused on honing his craft and getting better. Like it's like because he went to the league, got his payday, and he just like, man, I'm straight now. Like I'm Ben Simmons. And I'm a light skinned dude in the NBA. Like I got notoriety. Like I'm straight.
And his intangibles can't leave. He's still 6'10".
Yeah.
And can handle the ball. So maybe he said, I'll just stand pat because I'm not going to turn to 6 foot.
It's going to always be a place for me in the league.
Exactly. And so I think that, but that still hinders you from getting better, Doc. Like, Doc, bro, you got to say, Ben, go shoot the ball. Go shoot 100 free throws a day.
A day, yeah. Give it a shooting coach or do something.
You know, everybody hated Lonzo. Side note, Lonzo Paul said, stay the same. Don't change your shot. And the NBA was saying, I don't know if that's going to work. He listened to the NBA, changed his shot, and he has a shot.
He got a shot now.
You see what I'm saying? But his daddy was telling him, stay the same. Hey, Ben, stay the same. Don't worry about free throws. How does that make sense?
And 5 years later, you still the same player that you were coming out LSU. Like even coming out high school. Yeah. Like you still the exact same player that you were.
But Fam might have been a dog in Australia. Did you see the Australia games though?
I saw a few, like not live games, but I've seen a few highlights here and there. And he was that getting off. Yeah. Like even when he came stateside. No.
Oh, he still wasn't
shooting? Yeah, he wasn't shooting. Yeah, he wasn't shooting. Like even when he came stateside and went to Mount Verde High School, like he was just handling the ball, getting off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Like,
I'm 6'10".
Yeah.
Watch that though, you dig? But
and it go back to a mind state thing. Like when he went to LSU, like he had the whole thing about, you know, wanting to have like the cameras following him around and shit like that. So it's like I think dude more focused on wanting to be a celebrity as opposed to a basketball player.
I mean, I can see that being the case when I'm in college. But bro, I'm a basketball player when I become a professional, so I don't have to keep wanting to. It's gonna happen regardless. That's why I just might as well, you know, work on my craft. But I'm saying all this, bro. I'm not a basketball player. Maybe it's something that we don't know. When you sign a contract, maybe some the Bob tell you don't shoot. I don't know, bro. Yeah. Because it's insane how a homie really just be like, nah. And then Doc tell me, man, you really don't know basketball if you think I'm gonna take Ben Simmons out.
Yeah.
Doc. Not.
Come on, son.
Come on, B. And my boy Ed Love used to say,
yeah, come on,
son. My boy Stan used to have that. Come on, son. But yeah, though, man, it's weird though how Doc had dished that out, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Kind of threw the man under the bus a little bit, but.
I mean, but listen though, you know why he had to throw him under the bus at the last press conference? Because he didn't throw his ass under the bus the right way. Listen though, man. If they said, you know, Doc, are you going to take Benjamin out? He could say, man, Benjamin is a hell of a player. He's a great player. He's an all-star. Those are all facts, bro. Right. So Ben can't get mad. He's a great player. He's an all-star. But listen, though, man, Ben, we all know Ben's greatness has to rise to the occasion, though. That's still a fact. So Ben can't get offended.
Right. Because
those are facts. You're a great player. You're an all-star. You have to show up. That's just it. What happens is Doc didn't say that, and then the last press conference is like, yeah, he got to go to jail. Yeah, we know it. Now it's undenied with tone, with circumstances. Because all wasn't lost when they said, you know, should you take him out? All wasn't lost.
Yeah, I think at that point the series was still maybe 2-2. They had just went down 3-2 maybe, something like that. So
all wasn't lost. So he could have just, and realistically, bro, again, maybe it's just the nature. Bro, I pray that I'm never a head coach because it brings a certain arrogance with you. Like, I know it all. You can't tell me nothing. That's so detrimental.
And the first thing people say is, like you said, the first thing people are going to say is, I get paid to do this. Like, you sit there at home watching on TV.
Exactly,
so
bro.
If you were as good as me, you would be where I'm at. Yeah, you would be where I'm at.
I think that's a little bit too much arrogance, B, because, again, you messed up too.
Yeah.
Doctor, you told us we didn't know basketball, and you told us you knew, and you left this man in, took this 2 minute free throws every night, bro.
You had this man out here passing up on surefire dunks.
Bro. Bro, come on, that boy said he thought the man was behind.
Hell.
How many times you did that move, man? You did that move 88 times. 800 times. Let the man wasn't on your back, man.
Alright, so look, let me ask you this.
Yeah, you're right.
All that being said, you think Ben gonna be in Philly next year, or you think they're gonna trade him?
Man, again, Doc is the right guy. Maybe he can give him something, man. But I'll say this though, since I don't know, I never really know. I'll go mid-season trade.
Mid-season trade?
Yeah, I don't think he'll get traded before, because you're gonna have a hell of a trade to you're gonna have to substitute him with someone that's of lesser value but can still have great impact, like a CJ McCullough. Like, they're not the same person. I'm talking about that type of player.
I'm glad you said that, because my next question was going to be, if he were to get traded, where do you see him going?
Oh man, listen.
You said McCullum, so
yeah, I was just a player off the top of my head though, bro. You asked me this on the spot, so I ain't think about it yet. But that's how I like it, just off the fly. I think it's gonna be. We can't focus on who it is. I think it's gonna have to be the caliber player that you get back. But again, a caliber player like a player of CJ McCullough's caliber, may need to go to Philly, and then maybe to go somewhere off brand like Portland.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What's less pressure on him?
And that's exactly why I think Dame will leave. So, you know, some people like pressure.
Yeah.
Dame said, man, it's not hard for me. This is what I practice, though. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you put in the work in the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling you about earlier. I don't know if you see what I was talking about, the young lady, Miss Richardson.
Yeah.
Like, well, we can't judge. A couple years ago, Dame, like, man, I ain't never leaving. I'm staying loyal. But he didn't know he was going to hit with the rap. He didn't know he was going to be splashing like this. So now, you know, things changed, though. You've grown now, you know what I'm saying? Right quick, too, now. Because he didn't even accomplish anything. Dame ain't win no awards. Dame ain't get to no with last year, I think the bubble, they was in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, they was. Yeah, they was.
They played the Lakers.
Yeah, they was.
So they beat them.
They went to the conference finals last year.
All right, cool. So again, man, he came up to the door. He came up short.
And I think they went another year when they played Golden State. Got their ass up in the conference finals.
Man,
in 2018. But
bro,
I mean, ain't no shame in that, dude.
Listen, bro,
ain't
man.
no shame in getting your ass.
I was one of them people that I couldn't stand. I'm like, bro, they not gonna miss no threes. So these people, the worst part about Golden State,
that was really wet. Like
sorry.
it was really wet.
Splash, bro. The worst part about Golden State for me though, bro,
like Lake Pontchartrain,
is that is that everybody want to be Golden State. That's the worst part about Golden State.
It changed basketball. They kind of fucked up basketball to me. Not in a bad way, but they changed the way basketball is played. It's like now. And, I mean, this ain't no, yeah, this ain't no, you know, pressing secret nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years ago, you know, you get a fast break, nigga like go to the hole, jam that bitch and lay it up. And it's like now you get a fast break, you got niggas like 9, 10 years old,
just stopping at the 3-point line
and just launch that bitch
and just stop. Look, they don't have the ball.
Yeah,
they're not going to the cup.
Yeah,
they just stop. Like that bitch like a speed bump, like
just
a curve. Give me that.
Like it's a force field or something like I can't go past here.
Yeah, man, but I think that was the worst part about Golden State, bro. Everybody was trying to be Golden State, and Golden State is in Golden State. You know, Golden State is like the human jukebox, man. Listen, though, bro, I'm a skinny dude, so I already know we on the slinging that ball and parlay. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So I respect that. This is the Alabama State guy. I don't know how people hate on the human jukebox, but that's just my opinion. But Golden State is like the human jukebox, bro. You know. I think his name is Bilal. I don't know the guy's name. The announcer.
Yeah.
That guy said, Badell, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That guy said, the Southern University human jukebox is often imitated, but never ever duplicated.
Ever.
Never ever duplicated. That's Golden State. You can try that Golden State jump shoot shit if you want to, but you ain't gonna be
can't do it like them.
Son, Clay, son, and nobody talks about Clay. Clay is crazy good, bro. You talking about defense and offense.
Two-way player.
Defense and offense.
I think he's one of the top 5 two-way players in the league.
Like, yeah, what do you rank him overall in the league? Top
20. Top 20. It's crazy because me and some of my homies just had this debate just last night, talking about not your man's, but talking about Chris Middleton. Like, you know, we were talking about him.
I'm glad you
so,
didn't give
yeah.
him to me.
So I'm telling dude, you're like, man, Middleton cool. I'm like, no. I'm like, look.
He is though.
Look. I'm like, dude could play. I'm like, dude got a nice little game, but I'm like, you can't say he cold.
Bro.
I'm like, you can't say he cold. I'm like, you gotta reserve that cold status to me to like one of the top 25 players in the league.
Yeah.
And they was like, you don't think he top 25? I was like, fuck no. I'm like, off the top of my head, I can name 25 niggas in the league better than him right now. So I'm like, no.
Nah, listen though, I'll tell you this though, bro. If Chris Middleton not top 25,
he not to me.
I think
he top 30, but he not top 25.
I think he'll crack. Listen, I guess we still. It's
but it's
opinion,
you know, yeah. But I say, yeah,
so I still give him that bottom half. I give him 23, 24, 25, but you're like 28.
Yeah. Because look, I actually made a list. And I might post it, like, you know, in the video.
Oh, don't do that, boy. You make that list, boy.
They're going to be at my neck. They're going to be at my neck. Bro. But look, like, even in the text thread, I'm telling my partners, I'm like, look, I'm like, the first 20, 21 names is undisputable. I said 22 to 25. I'm like, you could potentially make a case for him being better than him, but I'm better than them. But I'm like, if you do, I'm like, I could probably name 3 more dudes who I can name.
That you can argue and say they belong in that spot.
Right. So
that's the subjective part to
it.
He trickles down to 28, and some people have 23, 24.
Right.
That's fair. What do you think about Trae Young, man? He kind of he splashed for a little while.
I think he really liked that, but I think he really liked that, but I just think a lot of people just have like the optics of seeing him play recently, and I think they're like kind of, I don't want to say over glorifying, but they're like, you know, they still on that Trae Young high because they just got finished watching him. But
yeah, you're right. That's
like,
fair.
Yeah.
Because really, to me though, I want to say again, maybe I just don't watch enough Atlanta Hawks basketball and stop playing like all y'all do.
Because y'all know y'all don't, right?
Y'all come on national TV. Shout out to everybody in the A, all my partners that's Atlanta Hawks fans. But it's like the stuff I see Trae Young do, bro. I see him do some of that in Oklahoma, and he ain't doing like just shooting it like he handles. He had my man Drew Holiday on a
Skates,
rope, bro.
yeah,
oh
yeah,
my God, he just, I mean, yo-yoing the hell out of him.
Had that boy in won the Olympics, the whole series.
The little figure skate,
yeah,
spinning around.
Making a figure 8.
Yeah, you're right, though, man. But I think I like his game though, bro. I just don't know how much it'll evolve. Like obviously, I don't think he's getting it bigger. So you're gonna keep shooting, keep floating, and keep the handles though. I guess though, man. I don't know. I like his game though. Respect.
And I just saw before you pulled up on me.
Yeah, you're right.
I just saw I read a story about the Atlanta Hawks with the owner saying, you know, oh, I'm a finally invest more money into the team and win the championship. And it's like, my dude, that ain't been the goal. Like that ain't been your purpose. Man. And that's going to show you how these owners just get out here and like.
It's all about the bread.
Yeah, it's a hobby to them.
Yeah,
it's
all about making the money though.
Yeah,
it's all about making the money. Obviously, I think they love the sport. Or they like the sport.
Yeah,
they'll come to the sidelines. I think Steve Ballmer really likes basketball.
You think?
Obviously, he want his Clippers to win because he put money in it. But I think it's a goofy little white boy.
Yeah,
he's holding somebody's legs. And
shout out my homie Cool to be on Facebook, man. Cool, he always talking about how he gets sick and tired of seeing Steve Ballmer like be overexcited just when they hit a layup. Like they could be down by 25 points if Kawhi like hit a layup or a post up move. He'd be in the stand. Be like, dude, like calm your silly ass down, man. Yeah,
that's that man. What do you think about Kawhi? Oh, man, we gonna have to get to his pop in a minute.
Yeah,
what do you think about Kawhi?
I think Kawhi is one of the top 5 players in the league, bro.
5?
Yeah.
5, bro?
Top 5, yeah.
5. Bro, there's only 5 spots,
I'm putting him in the top 5. I'm not saying he is 5, but it's objective. It's objective.
I give him like 7.
You give him 7?
Son, 5 is a lot, bro.
Name 7 people in the league right now better than him,
bro. First of all, I'm gonna say 7 because
talent wise, like not just based on production, but like skill wise.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I like availability a lot. I ain't gonna flex because you gonna have.
All right.
You that dude, you gotta work and talk with them.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I can fuck with that.
He go from 5 to 7 just off that though. So I
can fuck with that.
You know, I'm gonna go with Brian off the dart. I'm gonna go with a guy like Steph. I'm gonna go with Dame. I'm gonna go with Joker.
You gonna put Joker over Kawhi?
Some Joker just won the MVP, bro. Listen though.
Oh, you a bull dude.
Picture this though.
You a bull dude for that.
Picture this though. You know 2 years ago Kawhi was supposed to rival LeBron?
Yeah.
And what happened?
A lot of people still would say he rivaled LeBron. But
you're right.
To your point, I would say the availability thing. I would say that.
Okay, cool though. And so bam. So I said Joker.
You say Dame, Joker,
Steph, Braun,
wait,
KD, Braun, KD. Wait, you're not gonna put Braun over?
No.
Over Kawhi?
I wouldn't put Steph over him.
Bro, y'all was just going crazy about how Steph was bringing put them dudes in the playoff game.
Yeah, he did.
What you mean? Yeah, he
did. And shout out Steph for that.
With Draymond Green, with look at that. Watch this. That's how bad it is.
Draymond Green on. I can't even think of these dudes' names.
Exactly, bro. But nevertheless, though, I put Steph in there. Again, Kawhi ain't like way down the list. But bro, the dudes I named, again, one of talent-wise, you think Kawhi is better than Steph?
I think his game is more versatile than Steph. Defensively.
Okay, cool. You want to add that part in there.
Yeah, like
I wasn't thinking defensively. Yeah. I mean, he only second to Clay. If we're gonna talk about defense, to me, if we talk about offensive defense, complete player, he's probably second to Clay, to me though.
And I mean, I'm factoring in like the overall game, but at the same time, it's not like Steph is like really competent on defense. So it's like, yeah, he could score. He could he got handles and all that.
And he's little.
Yeah.
He sucks. He can rip. He can rip somebody.
And it's like other players, while they might not be elite defensively, like you might not find them on an all defensive team.
They still play defense.
Yeah, like they're at least competent. Like on defense, Steph is a liability. So that's why I wouldn't put him in that conversation. Well, he in the conversation of being one of the best, but that's why I wouldn't put him over Kawhi. Yeah.
Perhaps, but I won't fuss with you. You ain't lying about nothing. Those are all facts.
Yeah.
Those same facts still got me like, if I gotta pick these two guys, one is gonna make more three. Like in Kawhi, what the super cool part about Kawhi though, bro, is that he knows where he can beat you. He's gonna dribble the ball like 4 times to the elbow, to the free throw line extended.
He's gonna get in that sweet spot.
Oh my man, listen, it's gonna be rare
shot.
that he missed that though. It's kind of like the Dirks, the Kobe's, the great players though. Listen, I'm going to this spot here, and there's nothing you can do about it though.
It's like I'm gonna tell you where I'm going.
Man.
I'm still get there, and you can't do shit about it.
Still can't do nothing about it.
Still can't do shit about it.
I give Kawhi that, but again, Steph do the same thing on you. You know I'm shoot threes, but you can't catch me. I'm coming off these picks, double picks. It don't matter. Baseline.
Shoot that.
And I still might pump fake. Listen, Steph might pump fake and go for the floater. He might pump fake and take another step back and shoot that thing. What do you think about Harden? I ain't mentioned Harden. Harden top 10, top.
He top 10. He top 10.
Not top 5.
Nah.
Man, I got some Harden fans that like. My boy that's a Cowboys fan is a Harden fan. So I see why you're laughing. He's a Cowboys fan.
That makes perfect sense.
Fan. Dallas, Texas though, man. But
that makes perfect sense.
But now I like Harden game. I think just like everyone else in life, bro, when you're executing in your purpose, it works easily for you though. I think when he got to Brooklyn, he was executing his job in his strengths and his purpose though. Just to be a point guard. Don't sleep. I can knock your face off at 30. But I just want everybody involved. He's a floor general. But in Houston, I don't think he wanted to be a floor general. He wanted to be a scorer. Yeah. Like, and then when he got a floor general, he didn't know how to use him.
Right.
So
that's
he
why
made Chris Paul
him and Chris Paul like clash so much. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Paul, man. Everybody be hating on Chris Paul, especially the people from New Orleans, man. I don't know why, but I do know why. It doesn't make any sense though. The man said, I want a better job. But Holman went to OKC, bro.
And turned to a playoff team.
Man, come on.
In 1 year with God knows who.
You couldn't name nobody on Golden State team, so I know you can't name nobody but Steven Adams on OKC, bro.
Yeah.
So, and then Steven Adams is just.
What's your boy from Kentucky? The dude name from Kentucky.
The long name, Gilchrist Alexander Jr.
Yeah, and Nerlens
that.
Noel too. He played from that year.
Who?
Nerlens Noel.
Man, I heard you, but what's that man?
That's who played for
Kentucky, man. Kentucky, it got a lot of talent. They snuck some stuff in there too, though, man.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, though, man.
They snuck a few in there.
Yeah, but nevertheless, though, man, I think that I think Harden is a quality player, though, man. I think Harden again. I see
you put him in the top 10.
Top 10 for sure. I think he's closer to 5 than 10. Yeah. He's closer to 5 than 10.
Yeah.
But it's crazy though, man. I be telling people. I don't know if you've seen pay attention to my reactions. Like 5, but there's only 5 spots.
Yeah.
So where does Kyrie go? And there's only 10 spots now for top 10.
All right.
Kyrie a dog though. Then you gotta. So Giannis not in no top nothing. Bro. Now top 10. Giannis not top 10.
I'll put him in the top 10.
Bro, did you hear me say there's only 10 spots?
Yeah. give me your top 10 right now.
Son,
give me your top 10.
Tough, bro.
Give me your top 10.
Well,
look, not in order. Just
right,
give me,
cool.
yeah.
Give me 10 players.
It ain't got to be in order. Give me your top 10
I'm gonna give you the 5 I gave. I'm gonna give you the 5 on repeat. So that's Braun, that's KD, that's Dame, that's Joker, that's Steph, that's Kawhi, Harden, Booker, Tatum.
Okay.
Shit, cuz. I want another big man in there, but
you forget Andy Davis.
Yeah, man, but you know the thing about Anthony Davis, though, man. I think the same things that made us be like, wow, coming back to make us shake our heads. This kid grew like 8-9 inches over one summer, bro.
Over one summer.
That's usually not right for humans.
Yeah.
So that may have an impact on his bones. Because I used to say when he was here, man, does he drink milk? When he was here, this dude was hurt for forever, bro.
But LA seeing that now. The Lakers seeing that now.
But I think it may just be his body. But again, man, when they were here, I like his skill set. When he was here, though, bro, with him, Boogie, and Rondo.
I love that. I love that, yeah. I love
him, Boogie, and Rondo,
if they could have kept that together, I think the Pelicans could have been something like really special.
Yeah, man. But that's the nature of a small market team with a GM who drinks Hennessy, go on Bourbon Street, and hang on. I don't want to say because y'all tell me I'm talking about people. But yeah, man. I think the GM was
lit.
He was all out his top, man. That's with Dips though, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was Dips. Yeah.
So he was quality at making the move, and it yielded nice fruit. Because Boogie just got hurt.
Yeah.
So the fruits were pretty good though, bro. So you were supposed to keep pouring into that, keep adding to that though, man. But you think this is my last point about the NBA, bro? I like it enough, not that much. Though. Football is life. Do you think Zion will stay here in New Orleans?
That's a tough question.
Man.
Look, that's a tough question only because, I mean, if you're listening enough, you will hear people saying that the Pelicans might not stay in New Orleans. So,
yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's a few rumblings. I hope that nothing comes from it.
Right?
Yeah, but I mean, but there is talk that maybe like in the next 2-3 years, they may not be here anymore.
Yeah.
So
I guess that'll answer the Zion question.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
I think, realistically, if they are still here, I think Zion leaves, bro.
You think he leaves?
Listen, man, they describe Zion as, well, they were talking about Zion. They said something to the effect of, no one except LeBron James has received this much attention
Coming
and
out.
this much, this many accolades or expectations coming out of college or high school, coming into the league.
Yeah, coming to the league.
And so, I like to think that he'll think bigger than LeBron spent 8 years in Cleveland, 6 years, 8 years in Cleveland.
7.
I won't make the same mistake as another great player that you compared me to, though. So, I don't think he'll stay.
That's respectable.
Unless we do a 180, man. Unless the Pels do a 180, there's no talk of New York Knicks leaving New York.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if the Pels do a 180 and there's no talk of you ever leaving here, and you willing to pour into the franchise, create a bigger market, man, you know Milwaukee market has probably went through the roof over the last 5-7 years.
Even Golden State.
Golden State market, Portland's market.
Yeah.
Now they get more and more. Now Zion brought us primetime games. So we got
a lot more than we should have had.
Oh.
A lot more than we should have had.
You know, when they hired Stan Van Gundy, bro, our group chat was going crazy, man. How could they pick Stan Van Gundy?
Of all people.
I
mean, you had Jason Kidd out there. You had.
I don't know. Maybe those guys didn't want the job, bro. But I'm talking about Stan Van Gundy. We can't talk about his defense because he had Dwight Howard as a defensive player of the year like 2 or 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
And then he went to Detroit, and we forgot Andre Drummond was good, and Caldwell Pope come out of there to go to the Lakers. Like, man, who is this?
Yeah, who was that? Yeah.
Because Detroit didn't get no TV game messing with Stan Van Gundy. He got to the playoffs though, so with Blake Griffin, they got swept. That's right though.
Yeah.
That's right though, right?
Yeah, they went 1 year and got swept.
Got swept though, right?
Yeah.
That's him. That's not Dwayne
In the
Casey,
first
right?
round.
And then Dwayne Casey got fired and got that job the next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man. But I think Stan Van Gundy was the bad man for the job. He's not. I just don't think he was a good fit here. I can't say if he was supposed to. He's supposed to be a coach or not.
Yeah, when you have that kind of young talent and you gotta nurture them.
I think you need an NBA player. You don't have to be extremely successful. You could be Tyronn Lue. You could be Brian Shaw.
Somebody who's relatable to them.
Who's had championship. I got jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. I played with Kobe. You ain't great. Kobe worked like this. Shaq worked like this. So I think if you would have had some of those players, you could kind of get that extra effort. Bro, we were struggling. The Pels were struggling on defense. They'll be into the game until the 4th quarter. And the defense just, man, that boy hit the gas and smash out on the slab. And so that tells me defense is effort and coaching, bro. You know, nobody don't even remember Tony Allen. He collapsed though, but that's the defensive guy, defensive coaching, man.
Patrick
Communication, exactly though, bro. Russ said Pat Bear don't play defense though. Russell Westbrook said,
but he don't like that man though. Yeah.
Bro. So what do you think about Russell Westbrook game?
What I think about his game,
the same as everybody else.
What I think about his game, I think dude he goes balls to the wall. Like, no doubt he's talented.
He get buku points for that to me though.
Yeah.
Air night.
Just off effort and energy.
Air night, y'all. Air night, y'all. He do it.
Yeah, dude got a move to that.
I think for me though, for my opinion on Russ is that he's a basketball player, but when he try to be a scorer, oh man, the opposing team will get real happy. If he tries to like score, bro. But if he just keep playing basketball, like, got to the cup, this me. But if he try to be like, give it here. Oh no, bro.
Well,
I'm in Vegas
if he be like, man, I'm hot, give it to me.
Oh yeah, man, I'm betting on the other team all night. I bet shot for shot when Russ talk about he hot though, man. He's a hooper though, bro. He can get busy though.
Yeah, do the baller, but yeah, I just feel like I don't want to say he overrated, but like I just think like when he getting his own head, like when he gonna feeling himself, like
I told you when he think he's a scorer.
Yeah,
as long as he know he's a basketball
when
player.
he gonna feeling himself, like it should just go left.
Yeah,
and I think he be stat padding too. I think he'd be stat pad,
Boy
but
say he think shit. Cause I watch. I'm just saying what my eyes see.
But I fuck with Russ though. But yeah, dude,
he about that action.
Yeah,
that's why I really rock with
yeah.
him. Just being who I am as a person. He about that action. As long as he don't try to become a scorer, we'll be alright. I'm rocking with him.
All right, so look, before we get off NBA, gotta ask you one last question.
Yeah,
so
right.
we talked about Chris Paul like 2-3 times already. So
yeah, right.
if they do close this out and he win the championship, you think he go down as one of the, not one of, but you think he go down as the best point guard ever?
No chance. No chance.
Top 3?
Shit, cause he got jewelry maybe, but shit, cause like guys like Isaiah. Shit, how you gonna pass Steph? Guys like Isaiah, guys like Magic, bro. Guys like Steph the point guard, right?
Yes.
Steph the point guard,
yeah.
man. People that don't care about winning, they'll tell you, winning championships, they'll tell you like John Stockton was better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it depends. I don't think he's like the best ever for sure. Not that top 5 of all time could come to a play though. I'm guessing. Again, you diehard NBA fans don't beat me up.
Don't want to get
I don't want to get assaulted, verbally assaulted. But
he stay with that disclaimer.
Yeah, man. I don't know if Oscar Robertson was a point guard.
Yeah.
So he's a point. So no way Chris can pass some of these guys, though. You dig? On some modern day, since we've enjoyed basketball, bro, I think he'll probably be just behind Steph, though, because of all the other intangibles. And again, like I told you, bro, when you need a bucket, I got it, bro. Move. And everywhere he's went has gotten better.
He's made him better.
That's the problem with Embiid.
And that's why I'll put him in that conversation, because everywhere he's went, he's made teams better.
They have with Magic though. Magic got to the Lakers, they got better.
Yeah.
Steph got to Golden State, they got better. That dude from
Steph had more supporting cast. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong because you're not, but Steph had more supporting cast. I feel like Chris Paul has done more with less over the years.
Shit, that's gonna be an argument from some people too. You dig? Chris Paul just had James Harden on his team. So that was James Harden fault, not Chris Paul fault.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I guess we get Chris Paul the pass.
Totally.
I guess we get Chris Paul the pass. So
yeah,
that's fair. I mean, if you want to look at it like that, I wouldn't argue with you and say Golden State had didn't have more talent. Chris had to work harder than Steph though.
Right.
But nah, man. I think again in modern days he'll be right behind Steph. Overall, I think he's like top 10, closer to 5.
Okay.
4 from 10.
All right, I can live with that.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll put him in the top 5 if he win his jewelry. Well, if he win or not, I'll put him in the top 5 for sure. But
if he lose, where does he go back to like 17 all the time? I don't know. Where does he go?
No, I mean if he lose,
he still can come back again.
I
don't know, bro. Honestly, I think this is the best shit for you to get you, and like be like I got me, because Clay come back to work, bro.
Look, like you said earlier, like when you there, you gotta take care of business.
You gotta take advantage.
You don't know when you'll ever be back.
Oh man, listen to man.
And this just 16 for him, so
again, the Falcons still think they're going back to the Super Bowl, and they've been the same since.
Man, them people ain't going nowhere.
Who that?
Them people ain't going nowhere.
That's all good, man. That boy let the big old Mexican lead.
Yeah.
Julio got out of town, man.
Boy, I got out of there.
Right quick though, man. It's a long time coming.
And as soon as the Saints assistant GM went over there, he said first order of business, get Julio out of here. So I said that boy. I said he a sleeper cell.
Yeah, for sure though.
Getting there, fuck shit up.
Yeah,
I'm fucking around, but yeah,
Nah, man, I think Julio was doing. Most people, man. Me and Itchy was in the bed, man. Me and Cute was in the bed, man. Cool. I hated marking time, man. That's doing the same thing, the same spot.
Same spot. Not moving nowhere.
Not moving nowhere, bro.
Not moving.
Now we mark time at Marshall with Charlie B. Shout out Charlie B, man.
Shout out Charlie B.
Then I leave Marshall and I go to St. No, we do more marching. But I couldn't wait till somebody said, Mr. Happ said, forward. Oh, come on, man. Stop marking time, man. Like, the Falcons marked time so long with Julio and Matt Ryan that they just imploded, really. Like, they couldn't get rid of quarterback for several reasons, but man,
we ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. That's a lot of reasons behind why you wasn't gonna deal with quarterback, but
and they could have picked one this year, but
I mean, I don't know, bro. But again, that's why I don't think they'll be successful for a long term. They'll be marking time for a little while long.
Yeah.
That hope, we might as well hope them. They ain't going nowhere for a long time, man.
All right. So we're gonna stay in the NFC South. Who's gonna take the division this year? I mean, you got Tampa, then virtually brought back their whole team.
Squad up, man.
Yeah.
But you know, people was hating on. I think when stuff gonna go, people where it go to conspiracy theory, automatic, bro. And well, sometimes that has a little validity, bro. You gotta kill a quarterback, man. Tom Brady was standing back there. If you kill a quarterback, he don't throw the ball, he don't throw touchdowns, me. You gotta kill a quarterback. That's it. So whether it's conspiracy theory or not, me, he still was standing straight up, slinging that thing on target, G.
Getting
on target, G. But I think
getting off.
I'm, side note, everybody, I'm not the biggest Saints fan. I'm just from New Orleans, so I rock with. I'm more of an objective guy. I like to tell the truth about everybody, though.
This man knows his shit in football.
I think that
he played too much Madden as a kid.
I don't even know how to play Madden. Listen, all the people that know and love me, they know I have no clue how to play Madden. G. I literally be lost, man. My nephew beat me a long time ago. I ain't gonna tell you the scope.
I don't want to know it either.
I'm not playing though, bro. No, I don't even know nothing about it.
Man, put y'all like that.
Yeah, you're right though. But I think between Tampa and New Orleans again, because again they came back with more of the same people. They both have great coaching staffs. I don't mind what the Saints did in the draft because defensive end is a premium position, bro. We can roll him over for a first round pick in 2 years.
It is, but I just feel like for him, they went up and pulled a Dalcine from Street Fighter. they reached way out there. They could have still got that. They could have still got him in the third round, perhaps.
No, look too good for the third round.
Now, closer to draft day, there were a few rumblings that they were like kind of a few teams were like kind of shopping them, not shopping them, but kind of considering, like earlier, but
I don't think you'll find on the hoof, man, the upside. Now I think a lot of the Saints fans and supporters were upset because we just tried the same shit with Davenport. And it doesn't look like it's yielding a lot of fruit. Well, I don't know, but again, I look at it like this.
He stayed with the nurse.
Oh yeah, he's definitely always in the nurse's office.
But when he's on the field, but
I think this time if this rookie kid has to get off like they say he did, it's kind of like when I find success, bro, I want to replicate it. Trey Henderson was super impactful last year, though, bro. See how we turned him over for some money for him, though.
Yeah.
But he was super impactful for the Saints. If you kick Davenport inside, who got some speed with him that can get past the guard don't get his hands on him, obviously.
Right.
He's a little bit bigger than Davenport. But you get the other guy on the outside to kind of replicate half of what Trey Henderson did. Half. And then if that's the wrong 94. If Jordan, we stopped listening to Sean talking about he keep getting double teamed all the time. So what? You don't think the other great defensive linemen never said, I don't care if he gets double teamed.
When you go all pro 2 years in a row.
You're supposed to be double teamed, G. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That shit. So I don't care if he gets double teamed, but
they're gonna say, oh, he an all pro. Just let him
go one on one with a sorry right tackle.
Yeah.
What? Shut up, man. You still gotta perform.
Yeah.
But I like the defense the Saints bring back. I like the defense Tampa brings back. Atlanta's still in the, I don't know what they're doing. And Carolina just put money in my boy Teddy B.
Yeah.
And then they said, no, thank you, sir.
They're gonna ship you to Denver.
And I don't know who's the starter because again I can't see that far. But Lord, I'm gonna go out on a limb on Sam Darnold one more time.
Yeah.
Because he got a different coach, different setting.
When you trade, what they traded like a second round, third round pick for him.
Yeah, for a first
he gonna be the starter. He gonna be the starter.
Yeah. So, but again, with that being said,
he gonna be the starter.
Someone like Sam Darnold, man, for me the jury's still out because it's a new place. While he's had two coaches in New York, I think the Jets is a bad franchise. If the franchise is bad, bro, the team is usually bad. When the franchise changes the way they think, like you just said, one of the owners said, I'm going to put money into the team.
Yeah.
When the franchise changes the way they think, it kind of trickles down.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I could be wrong, but this is what I
usually
does.
It usually
does. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that the Jets just a bad franchise. But Sam Darnold only played 1 year at USC. So, shit. And then USC wasn't in the natty. So I don't know if he's really that good or was it the location. So I still, the jury will be out. But I see they giving them weapons and they
yeah, we gonna find out because
they gave him weapons, but they gave my man Cam, big ass Calvin Benjamin and Greg Olsen for 100 years. And told Cam just keep winning though. But
yeah,
nevertheless, big ass Greg Olsen, slow Devin Funches. Steve Smith was beyond his years.
Right.
Oh man, but nah, that's the order. I'll leave the 1-2 spot reserved for either or Tampa.
Yeah.
Because again, they got now. What do you think Jameis is gonna do?
So
you guys got to be optimistic though, bro.
So
I'm gonna say nah.
No, I ain't gonna say nah. No.
Okay.
Like I was high on Jameis. Like
yeah, you're right.
I was high on Jameis, but I just think again, recency bias. Me seeing these recent training videos, dude look real goofy. So it's like,
oh, he's training.
It's just the optics of it. It's the optics. Like I know he's training, but he out there, dude slapping the ball around. He eyes all wide and shit. It's like,
bro, he's training, bro. Listen though, when the live bullets come, you better hope he can move like that when the live bullets come. So that's fine. He ain't getting. He's not in training getting slapped around.
Yeah.
He's in training looking like it looks goofy, like you said. But hell, when them live bullets come, I hope he can go scoop, slide, back. Like, I hope he can do that though. You know what I'm saying? I just think that again, as a lover of football, bro, and a supporter of the Saints, I want the fans and the supporters to be greatly optimistic though. You know what I'm saying?
And I am. Like I feel like when the season starts, I feel like the Saints offense is gonna be a lot more explosive and is gonna be able to be opened up more with Jameis' arm strength. My whole thing is, he sat behind Drew Brees for what, 2 years now?
Just one.
Just one, yeah. He sat behind Drew Brees for a year. I hope he's like learned and like soaked some stuff up, man.
Bro,
could like go out there.
I'm gonna be a little bit more objective than that, brother. I hope he ain't soak up them damn interceptions because realistically, can't nobody fuss about Jameis when Drew Brees pitched away the season 3 years in a row.
3 years.
Just 3 years in a row, turning the ball over.
I say at least 2. I say at least 2, maybe 3.
Okay, Quentin. Bro, when the Saints played Minnesota, he was trash in the first half.
3 interceptions in the first half.
He was trash.
He was.
He doubled back. They still had a chance to beat the Rams now.
Yeah.
He threw it in the sack. So he got a chance to beat the the overwhelming majority of sports lovers says the greatest quarterback of all time, bro. He got a chance to go head to head with him at his house, in his crib. He gave you 3. And we can't talk about James till week 8 when it comes to turnovers, bro. We can't talk about James to week 8. But I think
that long?
If we talk about how good Sean Payton is, how good he is, as an offensive mind. Keep in mind, man, they put Teddy B in, and they went 5-1, 5-0, or something like that.
Yeah, 5-1.
Right quick, off the hop. And the first game was in Seattle.
Even with Taysom Hill.
Gosh. That tells me how good Sean Payton is, though, bro. So I'm gonna still use that. I mean, I'll take that into consideration. How good Sean Payton is. The offensive line, man, God, I hope Pete can just stay from the nurse too, man. Pete go to the nurse every year,
and
bro.
Armstead too.
Oh man, listen though, man. I'm not gonna take a shot at what I want to take a shot at.
They must love it though.
Oh man, listen, they get lollipops when they go to the nurse, like they do the kids, man.
For real.
But they go to the nurse a lot. Football is a contact sport, but man, we gotta do. I think those 2 guys in particular have to do better protecting themselves. Ramchek is a monster.
Yeah.
Every time.
Shout out
Kick
to him.
slide
Just
is
got
amazing.
paid.
Kick slide is amazing, son. I seen them put Watt on a milk cart.
Yeah.
I seen them put a lot of guys on a milk cart, honestly though. On some dolo, not with 82, the tight end helping them chip and everything.
Right, just one
I'm
on
talking
one.
about kick slide stabbing.
Mano y mano.
Stabbing your ass. Get that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, quiet as it's kept, a lot of the great defensive linemen in today's NFL have had mediocre to bad games when they play the Saints. When they play against them, like even Aaron Donald.
Oh man, he beat.
Yeah.
I mean, he get his few hits in.
Yeah.
But again, I'm talking bad about Pete, but Pete was holding his own against him. Expect the game when Drew hurt his head. That was probably the only bad play that Pete had though. You know what I'm saying? But he's still a glass man though. He go to the doctor a lot. But yeah, I think Tampa returning damn to everybody.
Yeah.
Helps them. The bad part about it is though, psychologically, bro, when you return the same stuff, you don't come in hungry no more.
kind of complacent. It's kind of
hard. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. Yeah. But that's why Tom Brady comes in that, man. This is why I appreciated Tom Brady. He took his mind and he gave it to all the other players. To me, though, he gave them something they didn't have. Whatever that is, my grandma used to say, whatsoever that was, he gave it to them, though, G. And they ate it and believed it.
He turned a 7-9 team into a Super Bowl.
You got to change the way people think. Once he showed up, people probably changed the way they were thinking, but he made sure. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I heard Linda say, nah, he a regular dude. Linda said, man, he come in with jeans on, regular dude.
So he joked with us, all that type
of
Yeah, I heard a story. He said, man, his first day out, he said, man, look, I'm Tom Brady, but don't treat me no different from anybody else in the locker room. Like, I'm a guy just like y'all.
Yeah, so, I just hate to lose, and I'm going to tell you how bad I hate to lose, though, man. Right. But again, so we'll see how winning never really impacted Tom Brady. Winning never caused him to take his eyes off the prize. But he got 52 other guys in there to be worried about, though, to see if they'll take their eyes off the ball. How it play out.
Yeah, I just feel like, just like you said, I feel like the Saints and the Bucks, they're going to either flip-flop for 1 and 2 in the division. Yeah. But I just feel like with the Saints having some holes to fill on defense, namely at cornerback, some at,
in the passing league.
Yeah, and also at quarterback, I just feel like Tampa going to win the division. And I feel like the Saints, I don't want to say sneak in, but I feel like the Saints going to get in the wild card, in the playoffs, in the wild card.
And it's the same rules as last time.
No? Yeah.
That bye. Yeah, man, but shit though, bro. Everybody shoot for that bye, so that's why I can't say sneaking. And again, realistically, I like Sean Payton. I don't like his arrogance at times. So that's the detriment for a lot of head coaches. But I like Sean Payton as a coach, though, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think he's a great coach.
He's
a great coach, but
I think he got to win soon. Like the song will get old in a little while.
It's already old.
Oh, the song already.
Yeah, it's already old. That was what, 11 years ago.
So if the song old, you can't put no pressure on Jay because the song old with Drew. So Drew really, son, I ain't gonna flex. You know, living in Atlanta, bro. We had some bad years when I was living in Atlanta, but I'm still repped out because they was bad too. They thought they were gonna be successful. They were bad too, with respect to winning championships or whatever. You know what I mean? And so I looked at like, there's no way Drew Brees should have fell off the way. Well, we kind of saw it coming in. My boy, when I was living in Atlanta, kind of saw the arm strength. Yeah. I seen one time he down there hit 17 in the back of the head.
Not Meacham.
Yeah. He down hit him in the back of the head one time. But I think that, man, Drew, and that's the bad part about Sean. I think Sean was supposed to go to the run more. And there 2 running backs. Alvin had 6 touchdowns in 1 game. When he started playing time, man, and my defense is a bit of a liability. I play keeper with. That's like when guys play Carr. Shout out to everybody that go to Carr, man. Love Carr. Carr's like Golden State, man. Don't you get out there and try to outscore Carr? They gonna beat your ass.
They're gonna.
Man, bro, I'm not giving Carr the ball.
The people gonna embarrass
I'm running the veer like
Cameron Crowe did. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like
You're never getting the ball. Cause I know I can't. They got 5 wide receivers out there, bro. And 2 of them 5-star.
I look at that box score like 3 days ago, and at halftime of that championship game, the halftime score was 13-7. Carr was winning. Cameron Crowe went out in the 3rd quarter and scored 21 points in 1 quarter.
1 quarter.
1 quarter. Playing keeper with him.
Now you're not getting the ball, bro. Yeah. I know it's not make him take him, but you're not. Once we get it, we're gonna try to keep you away from this ball.
We're gonna run this ball down your throat. We're gonna score.
Yeah,
we're gonna get it back. Yeah, we're gonna go 3 and out. We're gonna get it back.
Because you're a passing team. The ball's might fall. You might need an offensive holding and a push you back team. Not 1st and 20. But nah, man, I think I like the Saints' chances though, man. It'll be interesting to see teams for me like Pittsburgh. I want to see if Baltimore can get over the hump, and I want to see if Buffalo is for real, yo. I think Buffalo might be for real. I'm not totally sold on Allen yet.
You not?
But
I wasn't, but after last year, I am.
So how you gonna know if it's a fluke or not?
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. That's why I ain't solo, Chico.
We're gonna find out.
That's why I ain't solo. But those are the 3 teams. If I could pick an NFC team, I think Seattle will be Seattle again. I like to see what Frisco does. Because Frisco ran the coldest game you can find in the draft. So one of these wise reporters wanted to get his name out there first and said he was going to get that jank-ass boy from Alabama.
Yeah.
Jenkins,
Yeah.
man. That
Mac
motherfucker,
Jones.
yeah, so
Mac Jones.
So they let him ride with that.
Who? Mac Jones. Yeah.
That Mike Jones would feel played if he used his line for that guy. I mean, he make it look easy, but he's an Alabama quarterback. Just leave it at that.
Enough
leave it at that. But
yeah, they took that and they ran with it.
Yeah, and so Frisco backdoored them though, and Frisco is a progressive team. They're not gonna stay bad for long. Like I think with John Lynch and Shanahan, though, bro, with this young kid as the quarterback. It may be
Scott
legit.
Limit,
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk bad about Arizona because my boy worked for Arizona.
Shout out Chad, yeah.
So hopefully they'll be good as he wanted them to be.
Right,
whatever his ambitions are for Arizona is, I hope they come true, man.
I still think Arizona need a defense. I say my surprise teams in the NFL. I mean, of course, I'm a Saints fan, so I'm gonna root for them. But being objective, my surprise teams, I'm gonna stay in the NFC West. I think the Rams gonna be legit.
Oh, stop playing.
Man, I think the Rams.
We just talk about people that go to the nurse.
Man, them people gonna be. They finally got a real quarterback.
But he goes to the nurse.
They got a decent little line though. They gonna.
I'm not gonna argue with you, bro. We ain't see it yet.
Right. We ain't see it yet, but think about what he played at for the past 10, 11 years.
Detroit.
In Detroit.
Just go high. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if that boy working on the assembly line. He working as a quarterback.
So now that he's actually on a real football team, I think he gonna show up.
Ball to, though, bro?
They got Deshaun Jackson. They got Robert Woods.
Oh God, bro, Deshaun is getting old, bro.
What he been in the league? What, like 12 years?
I mean, I don't know.
He still got burners.
Yeah, man. I would call him a one trick guy though.
Yeah.
Fly, just run past everybody. I mean, that's pretty much all he's always been. Like now, that's all it's gonna be. But if he loses speed, something happened to his leg recently. Though. Like, that's why he was off, though, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Just probability they could be.
But they also have a run game. I like that boy, Cam Akers. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, I'm not gonna say he won't be successful. Again, I like their coach.
Yeah.
I like their coach. He's I don't like him as much as everybody else. Like this, like they give. But in society now, we give greatness. If I heard somebody say NBA YoungBoy like the greatest. Like what? Yeah, we give greatness around like too easily though, bro. And so they gave him an offensive guru right quick. Him, that nagging dude in Chicago. Dougie P.
Yeah.
Dougie P. They're offensive gurus.
Dude went from high school to NFL.
Right quick.
He a guru. Bro.
Shout out to Jaluk. I wish Jaluk could make that transition shit though, right quick though, man.
For real.
My boy Dave Johnson though, man. But at the same time though, man, I don't know, man. I like the coach. But I'm not sold on the quarterback yet, man. Again, maybe it's just the Detroit thing, though, man. But, you know, he had them primetime games on Thanksgiving we couldn't show out.
Yeah.
And he had, you think Megatron is like a top 15 receiver all time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he got to play with Megatron, so I let him slide, though. But the jury's out, though. I'm optimistic about it. I just like good competition, though. So, as long as he don't suck and just go to the nurse again, we'll be all right, though. That boy said the Rams. What if the Rams play the Saints, though? Where you going?
Oh, Saints. All day, yeah.
Like, in LA? No matter what?
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah.
No matter what? That's crazy.
I'm just being biased, but
I try to stay away from that. That's fair. That's fair. That's the city. That's fair.
And I say in not NFC. I say in the AFC, I like two teams that I feel like one may not be much of a surprise. I like the Colts. They have everything in place, and again, to your point, if that boy Wentz can stay away from the nurse, I think they're gonna be legit.
Yeah.
And I think Cincinnati, watch out for them. Cincinnati.
Man.
It's a surprise team.
But the thing about that's
surprise team.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
I don't think that's a surprise. The thing about the Natty, man, the Natty is just like what I say about I think if you have a great franchise, it'll trickle down. The folks in Cincinnati never want to spend bread though, bro. They're not gonna pop it off.
Yeah, their owner ain't
Their owner's just like, wait, how much I get? That's what I get, and that's what it's gonna be though. Like Nipsey, all money in. Put no money out though, man, like neighborhood Nipsey. But I wouldn't disagree with you. They got some young talent. It's an offensive league though, man.
Yeah.
And I really think Chase is that dude though, bro. I think Chase got skill. I mean, in high school, I always wanted him to lose. Obviously,
him going humble, us being St. All guys. But
but I can't deny what he got though. Homie got the juice. Homie got the juice though, man. But again, Baltimore, man. I like Baltimore from the AFC Lamar got that rise, and Lamar got that gas, cuz, you know what I'm saying? But
he need that rocket, dude. He gotta be more, not just, but he gotta be more active.
who's his receivers, bro? Check this out. Who's his receiver?
Rashad Bateman. He got Sammy Watkins now. He got AB little cousin.
Yeah, Lil Man.
Hollywood, yeah.
Man, Lil Man.
Hollywood.
If you look at the draft,
And he got a good tight end too. He got a good tight end.
Quality tight end though. Yeah, you ain't Out of all them people, I just like the tight end though. The first guy you mentioned,
Rashad Bateman, he gonna be a rookie this year.
Yeah.
But,
He decent though. Yeah. I like his upside. Man, I think the thing with him is I think they got to get better receivers though, man. Because his arm is what his arm is, bro. That's not his strongest skill set. His arm just ain't garbage.
Right.
But I think he needs to have better receivers though. Realistically though, man, I saw when Hollywood got drafted, right? Hollywood got drafted with the quarterback from Arizona.
Yeah.
And so if you look up their measurements, they'll tell you those guys are the same height. But when you look at the picture of them standing like in a football stadium with their all jerseys on, Hollywood little, man.
Yeah.
Hollywood ain't 6 feet, man.
Yeah.
Hollywood not 6 feet out, so I think stuff like that.
I
think Dez would have helped Lamar. He could have extended the play. Dez was kind of slow, but he could have broke the route down and got open, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a touchdown pass in the playoff game. I said, man, that was Dez. It was like a Dez route, though. But I think if you get some better receivers, I don't know, man. Baltimore has a great culture, so that's why I put some. Yeah,
they always there.
Yeah,
they always there.
Pittsburgh, I think the other great quarterbacks have been a shield for Ben Roethlisberger because the expectations just get hidden more and more and more. His big ass comes to work big as hell at least once or twice a year. Once and then he grows the beard so he doesn't look that big. But he's super big. And but the same thing that people like him for, he's big, he can drop you off, you can fall off him, but your big ass get hurt and you don't stay in shape. The injuries coming down over and over. And so Ben missed a lot of time the last couple of seasons though, man. And I like no flex. I talk bad about Alabama. Shout out to Mom. I remember when you first got this popping with Mom? Yeah. I was standing in the A, bro. I used to call him. Mom used to be dragging for LSU about Alabama though, man.
Ain't no use, but he still do.
He still do.
I talked to that boy yesterday. He's like, man, LSU fucking sad.
I was saying it. I mentioned Alabama because I
like
like Najee Harris.
Yeah, I like that pick for them too.
Oh man,
I love that pick
sick with it though, bro. Son don't take no shots. He ain't taking no shots. Yeah, man.
I love that pick for them. I think it was like a match made in heaven for them.
Yeah, man. Last year their defense started to get hurt a bit though, bro. But I think them getting Mika Fitzpatrick was a blessing for them, though, man.
Hell yeah.
And if they get those linebackers back healthy, I think they'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
I think the quarterback is going to be the big issue because
that's going to be a hell of a division. I mean,
you said Cincy,
Baltimore, Pittsburgh,
and
Cleveland, other team.
You like Cleveland? Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Verdict's still out. I like their offense. I think they did a lot on defense too. Like in the offseason. I think they put their defense up.
I think
their only weakness on defense is the linebackers.
I think they got too many players though.
Think so?
One ball. Too many players that get you in trouble.
Yeah.
And I really want. See, I like Odell, bro. Odell Cole, yeah. People be still.
He really like that.
He off-brand. He do some shit I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
In the league to me,
yeah, you're right, though. But it'll be interesting to see how he comes back. And man, how he gets kind of like meshes with them, like, because again, his personality is what it is, but I think his mind is going to have to change, though, man. Hopefully, his time, like I heard a wise man say, time alone kind of helps you more than anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For whatever it is, meditation, prayer, getting out your own way, whatever it is, excluding yourself from, secluding yourself from other people, is beneficial. So I think someone like Odell, I'm hoping that he bounced back, he changed the way he was thinking. It just fit right in. Because they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Without G-Code. So,
without him, yeah.
So I think hopefully he kind of slides back in. You dig? Like nothing happened. But they got this one ball, bro. And they got way too many people. And they got Chubb.
Right, they got two running backs, but they got Chubb
and
Hunt.
Yeah.
They got Odell. They got Jarvis. They got that tight end.
Joku.
Yeah, Joku.
They just paid another tight end last year.
Got 2 tight ends.
From Atlanta, I think. You know what I'm saying? But and listen though, bro. Chubb is that dude. I remember I was still living in Atlanta, and my boy Dave. Yeah, no, this is when he was in high school. I called him in high school though, bro.
Wow, how was that?
Sick. But listen, I'll be totally objective. It's like in comparison to juxtapose New Orleans, it's more like 3A. He was killing them.
Yeah, all right.
But listen though, bro. You still tell he was killing. At the time, it was between him and Leonard. Him and Leonard, the same thing though, bro. So you know, I'm in New Orleans. I'm in Atlanta. Repping out all Leonard. You know what I'm saying? And then my coworker Dave, he's the guy that told you the Cowboys fan. Yeah. He's Georgia through and through. So he telling me how good Chubb is. So we go check him out a couple of times though, man. Yeah. Chubb that dude, bro. So I don't know. And he
was that dude at Georgia.
They tried to say their offensive coach is an offensive genius too. I mean, their coach is an offensive genius too.
Who, Cleveland? Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of his name, but I know.
But man, I don't know, man. We can't keep giving these geniuses. That's heavy, boy.
They just give them tags.
Yeah, bro. Genius is heavy, boy.
They just hand them out.
Yeah, genius and goats and.
So you get a first down. You offensive. You a guru.
Listen, though, man. You do the super special play. No, the finish special.
Yeah.
Offensive guru,
yeah,
man.
Guru.
Offensive guru, man. I think. Listen, though. Football. Cam Newton, man. What you got?
What you mean?
What is he gonna do? You give him 10 wins?
The second year in New England? Nah, man. I give him 8 or 9.
Billy, that dude, man. Billy gonna give him the 10.
I give him 8 or 9.
I like.
Can he stay healthy?
That's one thing.
Can he stay healthy?
But it's tough for him to stay healthy if we use his strengths.
Yeah.
If they use his strengths, it's gonna be tough for him to stay healthy, considering this ain't his first road. He's been in the league for a while now.
And he been an MVP.
Yeah,
been an MVP.
So I think. But I like Billy. Billy bringing back some guys on defense. He's bringing Hightower back. I don't know if Chunk. I don't know that. You know, side note, man. I ain't no snitch, but Chunk had a Fed charge. Yeah. Chunk had the dope in the car, man.
No.
Man, come on, man.
No.
If y'all don't believe me, Google it.
No.
Man, what? Man, stop.
So he a trap.
Man.
So he a trap boy.
Man, Patrick Chung was trapping, man. He got the dope in the car.
Oh,
cocaine in the ride, man.
How do you call
What's the dude for the Dallas back in the G? He had cocaine in the ride, man.
How do you get
he got caught with that shit. But look though,
trying to be a king.
That boy worked for New England though. You know he worked for New England.
Yeah.
Get
that broom.
He brought out of the rug. And the thing that also helped him. Ain't no snitch. Ain't no snitch, but he didn't play. He took the COVID year though. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So he didn't play though. But him and Hightower again. I don't really care for Alabama for real. The Hightower was a monster.
He that dude.
Oh, bro, he a monster though, bro. Plug up the film if y'all don't believe me.
That's one position that Alabama put into the league, and they produce.
They're backers, right?
Yeah,
backers. I like their D-line guys they put in the league too, though. They're running back.
Somebody running backs be hit or miss.
Just like any other running back, but the shelf life is super short. And Nick done got some out of him in Alabama, so that kind of decreases the probability on long shelf life as well.
That's true.
But nah, man, they're backers, man, the D line. But Nick found a way though, bro. Yeah. That's the D line. I remember when Nick got mad because everybody was going no huddle.
He hated it.
Great people say, you know what? Fuck it, I can't do that. I'm gonna get the system. I'm gonna join the system. I'm gonna beat it.
Can't beat him, join him.
Come on, man. So he joined the system and he took over right quick. He took over. He went found quarterbacks that can go on the fly. He got him 5 receivers that can go on the fly. He got Julio and said, the hell with this running the ball shit.
Yeah.
Julio and Cooper come too? Oh, this is a hotbed to get receivers.
Judy, Devontae, like just.
How he got that boy? You know what's crazy though, man?
Got him out LSU country.
And listen, I'm talking about.
Went to Meeting, got that boy.
He went to Meeting, got
cherry picking.
And listen though, he cherry picked him, but he's a little boy.
Yeah.
He didn't say, nah, I can't get him because he's little. Son, I think I heard that boy say 135 pounds in high school.
Soaking what?
Nick said, come here. Nick said, come here, man. Nick. Took him from right under Coach O, man. Said,
yeah, you come with me.
Took him from under Coach O, man.
And that's one thing I hate about that whole dynamic. It's like everybody talk about how LSU supposed to be like this, put a fence around Louisiana, but basically, whenever Nick Saban want to play from Louisiana, he just come in, boop,
Yeah, he did who he want.
Yeah,
he
get who he want.
He did with Cam Robinson.
I think the only player from Louisiana that Nick Saban really wanted that he didn't get was Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but everybody else he wanted.
Yeah, everybody else he really wanted.
That boy can't got Landon though, cuz.
Yeah, Landon Collins, Eddie Lacy, just yeah.
And I told him Cam Robinson.
Dylan Moses, Cam Robinson. He cherry picked him. Yeah,
man.
He cherry picked him.
I mean, I'm all for our guys going out of state though, man. I don't mind it.
Do what's best for you.
Yeah, and I really want more of our coaches to get out of state so we can expose more of our young brothers here.
Yeah.
To like life.
Shout out Coach Dave Johnson.
Oh man,
son, that dude be doing his thing. Yeah.
And everybody I know that know him or know of him like him though, bro.
Yeah.
I've never heard one bad thing about Dave, bro. Especially not from a coaching aspect though. Yeah. Man. But it's crazy. He can put. We got the guy from Carr. He's going to Tallahassee. I think a receiver from Carr going to Tallahassee.
Yeah. Destin Payson.
Yeah. I think he's going to
nickname Fat. Yeah, I think he's gonna go up there and do big things.
Yeah, man, for sure though, man. But I want more of our Metro coaches to kind of like take that next leap, especially if it works for you though. Take that next leap, so we can kind of set up a pathway for some of our boys to get out of LSU country. And I'm not saying disown LSU.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
kind of go out and explore more.
Explore more. You know, from 2600 we sent the boy to Yale a couple of years ago. Man.
Yeah.
And then one
defensive lineman, huh? Like a defensive lineman like that. Yeah.
Linebacker.
Last name Wooler or something like that. Yeah.
Last name brother though, man. This is the guy way to Yale. 2600, man. Stop playing with
all day.
Yeah, man. But
multifaceted.
Yeah, you're right though, man. But yeah, man, I don't even like want to touch college football. That shit crazy. With this likeness and image now.
Yeah.
Bro, what's gonna happen when I'm the freshman that's a 5-star, but I hurt my leg? Now you're not as good as me, but you get paid $500. I'm gonna be hating on you in the locker room or something like. So we're gonna pay everybody $500 on them?
Yeah.
All 75 scholarship players? I don't want to touch it though, bro. I mean, it's your show. I'm tripping, bro.
No. I mean, cause like me and my homie like kind of touched on it, and I ain't really have no answers. It's like with it being so new, it's like I'm kind of on some. Let's see how it's gonna play out, cause I can see it going right and it being real beneficial, but I can also see it going like way left and shit getting way fucked up. Like you talked about Maul earlier. Shout out Maul. He said he thinks it's gonna fuck up college sports because it's like if you got a player who out there, like say a quarterback, he said do it ain't gonna give a fuck about completing, going, 20 for 30 for 300-something yards because I got 400,000 in my account. Like, fuck that. Fuck that shit.
And realistically though, man, in college football, I think a lot of people don't realize that some of these guys don't want to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Johnny Football wanted to go to the NFL. He was just an immature kid that just loved playing football. So you'll get some guys that are like that.
While it was still fun,
Yeah, this is just fun. I don't want to go do this for real.
Yeah.
In real life, this is too serious. So for fun.
I think he was already rich before he got to college.
Exactly. So picture that though. Picture the guy that you're talking about though. I got money in the bank already. Man, I'm not really about to hurt my arm. You know what I'm saying? And I still might go to the league too, so I get the bread now. And the bread later. I don't know how much extra effort I'll put out there, man. I'm optimistic about a lot though, so hopefully it work out. And
my whole counter argument to him was, man, some of these players already getting paid under the table. But he like, that's what make it worse. Like, it's gonna be on the upper episode.
Yeah, I think under the table probably be better because under the table it's intentional and specific. While it's still illegal, I don't think it's criminally illegal. That's the NCAA silly rules though. So I'd rather it under table because it's intentional to this person. When you open the floodgates for everybody, you know what I mean? Like, what did the guy that had the golf scholarship kid for Stanford now? What does he say? Like, I might as well sign a deal with whoever make golf balls. I don't know. And that's that. No, so I don't even really have to keep doing this though. So I don't know if it's the best thing. It's all about being governed right. I think if it's governed properly, it's okay being on top. But I'm kind of silly to say I think I liked it when Cam Newton was getting money. Saying that he wasn't. My boy Cam just smiled and said, man, I gotta talk to my dad.
Holla at my paw.
Holla at CC.
Holla at my paw.
Yeah, you're right, though, man. My boy said Drew struggling again.
Oh shit.
Man, bro. That's,
Oh
I still,
shit.
again, we both picked Phoenix, though.
Yeah, Phoenix drops 8 3-pointers in the first quarter. So
8 3-pointers. So you know that I'm not watching it. That tells me Milwaukee is going to shoot 3-pointers too, though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to keep up.
Just to keep up.
Yeah.
And them boys give you shit like 8 for 30. Man, I lose my mind, man. Oh man, Larry Brown, the great Larry Brown will never stand for 8 for 30. Larry Brown will go crazy.
This thing gonna be over quick, boy.
Right quick,
it's
though,
gonna be a gentleman's sweep, man. Boy.
That's fair though, bro.
Gentleman's sweep. That's how I see it rolling.
Yeah,
man.
you're right.
Boy. Yeah, man.
Man, I appreciate
this game already going on, so man, look.
I appreciate the opportunity, bro. I ain't never thought I'd do this though, bro.
Me either.
Again, man, the people on the internet, man, don't beat me up, man. I mean, you can say everything. My mama just gonna be upset if you talk to her.
No, man.
Yeah,
so,
man, but I appreciate you, though,
Can
bro.
we get you back on there at some point? Not too soon, but
No, it's whatever, though, bro. I'm comfortable. Yeah. Shit, I done did it already, so it's cool.
Well, yeah.
I would like to say this, though, before we go, man. This is a great organization, though, Son of a Saint, though, bro. All of my brothers out here in the city of New Orleans, man. We need a lot of mentors, bro. It's free. We ain't taking nothing out your pockets, G-Code. Just some of your time. Now, I know that's super valuable, but come check us out, man. Check out the website, sonofasaint.org, bro. We need a whole lot of positive male mentors for our young boys in the program. Sure. Peace to the blacks, man. Peace to the whole world. World peace, man. Give people some slack. Get off that internet and tell your mom and them you love them a whole lot more.
Righteous, man. My boy, Sue.
Peace to the blacks, man.
We gonna holler at y'all next time. One.
Yeah, you're right.